is February unto off 2015, and I'm making a driving video of going to Old Country Buffet in Maple Grove for the second month in a row, and as today it happens to be one of my routines that are associated with having Asperger's syndrome. And it's cold out today, I gotta turn the heat on. I know it won't be long before it gets too fucking hot out. People always bitch about the winter, but I dread the fucking summer coming. 8 months from now, it'll be fucking hot out. And that'll even be worse. Today happens to be one of my routines that are associated with having Asperger's syndrome, and I'm fucking proud of it. Today is the day that I print up all my weather sheet records. My weather sheets are already printed up for today's date. And I go to a buffet. I usually go to the bank, but I'm not going to the bunk because I went to the bunk yesterday, which I don't normally do, but unfortunately, with very little sleep and everything, I decided to go to the bunk yesterday. I did the same thing in January. As this will be the last time I'll have a routine, because on the same day of going to Old Country Buffet, because fucking throat. Because in March, my routine or my information day falls on an Saturday, and when it falls on an Saturday, I don't go to a buffet because the fucking library closes too fucking early. So this is the routine that I go through. I printed up the weather sheets for the day, or for the entire month up until this date. Then I'm now on my way to Old Country Buffet for my feast, but I also got to return a Netflix movie. Because it fucked up. No, well, there was another Netflix movie, Zombie. I tried burning that onto a DVD twice and it fucked up. I don't know what fucking caused that shit to happen. It didn't work. But this movie, I didn't put it on DVD yet, but I got extracted. I got it encoded, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway. It was the Snakes on the Plane movie. And the movie was okay, but it could have been better. But it was interesting. And someone told me about a movie that Robin Williams is in. Oh god, I can't talk about. Oh shit. Robin Williams killed himself because this world is a fucking cesspool of shit. And even though he was a famous actor, he killed himself because his ex-wife was a fucking cunt who fucked him over and took a lot of his money. Gee, I think you ought to get the cunt to sign a prenuptial agreement so she can't take everything from you. Because a lot of women are fucking cunts and they fuck men over and they take all their money. And that's the fucking truth, so why get fucked over? What it did to Robin Williams, that might. And there's a Tron over there. Trons are fucking cool, but it's an oil tanker Tron. Oh my god, there's so many of those Trons. It's I found out about Williston, North Dakota, which it's almost as expensive to live there as it is in New York City. It's gotten so fucking bad, all because people go there because they think they'll make a lot of money with all the oil and all that shit. Oh god, I don't think I'd want to live in Williston, North Dakota. Fuck. It gets cold in the winter, goes up to below a lot. There's a lack of affordable housing, but you can easily get a job at Walmart there. If every town was like Williston, North Dakota, I would not be eligible for disability. Only not that I had it, of course, but, when the economy was actually better and there was a shortage of minimum wage shit jobs, which actually, even when the economy was bad in the Hondas, bunch of fucking garbage. I wouldn't put up with that kind of fucking shit for somebody who doesn't fucking work and then insults you because you're a shoe salesman. I would, oh my god. I used to be more gullible. I used to be more, I don't know, vulnerable. People still say I'm vulnerable. That fucking sucks. That's something I used for my Fringe Festival show, which actually they had the lottery drawing for that 2 days ago. I made a promise in Wowsnifton I wasn't going to sign up because Wowsnifton is here saving money. Wowsnifton, I'll try again. 800 nip the fucking dollars just to get a small venue, and there's a shortage of small venues. If you want a large venue, you get to pay $450. If I wanted, I could pay an extra $100. Wow, $100 fucking dollars. I had my show in the Fringe Festival in Wowson and Urton, and I lost money off of it because people fucking suck. And people said shit about my show. And I really didn't get a laugh at any of them, but I did get a couple of good reviews from someone. And speaking of bullying and all this fucking bullshit, there was someone who was on my side and really gave good reviews of my show, and they were actually bullying this fucking person for this. How dare they support me? I mean, I can't, all this, we fucking pull some shit from all these phony fucking liberals that are no fucking better than the fucking bullies. Oh god, do I hate them. And then I did my spoken words about my visit to Columbine last October unto Ix, and I got there, they had a clock there and a thermometer, and the temperature at Columbine was 7 to 8 degrees and E to p.m. in the afternoon, mountain time. And you know, the mountains in Colorado are fucking cool, and the mountains in New Mexico are fucking cool, and there should be more mountains. Their mountains should be everywhere. They should have abortion clinics in the mountains. That would be nice. Before the end of the day, I'm gonna be so fucking tired, and it's going to suck. I hope my eye doesn't fuck up on me, though. Oh my god, it's gonna be a long fucking day. And I have to go through this before the end of April. Oh my god. So it's not, well, so in March it'll be on a Saturday, so that will actually be easier. God, I hate these fucking roads falling apart. So my trip to Albuquerque and Colorado ended on November off. Oh my god, it's almost 8 fucking months ago already. That is unfucking believable. But I have 4 months ago. Oh my god, not even. Because I have a trip coming up to the Chicago area in April, where I'll spend the time riding Trons. And maybe if I'm not scheduled that day, maybe I'll take an extra day for my trip. If someone was nice enough to let me stay with them, I could stay longer. I could stay 2 weekends in the Chicago area to ride Metrotrons instead of 1 weekend. Last time I rode a Metrotron to Joliet. This time I'm considering probably the Northwest line. And then in Wowson and Ixton, I'm probably going to pick Metro Electric, which goes to the south suburbs. Oh my god, and then after Wowson and Ixton, no more Trons until, oh god, not until Wowson and Aughton. Oh god, because the Atlanta trip will be in Wowson and Aughton. There's just not enough time to ride Trons. I should be riding Trons every fucking day. But I can only make so many videos anyway. You know, even if I lived in the Chicago area, I'd only be able to make a couple of videos of the Trons. Oh god, where is 1X? Oh shit, this is... Oh god, I don't have much fucking time. Oh god, I don't want to miss the lunch prices. I hate it when things go wrong. I really fucking hate it. good. I can't come home until midnight, and then I gotta start at 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow again. Usually the day after Information Day, I'm usually exhausted. I'm almost always exhausted the day after Information Day, where all I can fucking do is sleep. Oh my god, I have not much with the driving videos, except when I went to, Low Country Buffet in Woodbury, and On to Ore was closed, which was a pain in the ass. But I took University Avenue, and I got to see the Trons go down, though, down University Avenue. Oh god, where the fuck is this shit? Oh my god. Oh god, I hate towing with a passion. Oh god. My fucking anxiety, it's been kind of tame lately, but it's revving up today. Oh my god, I dread a day that doesn't end. I dread a day that does not end until midnight. I only gotta go through this routine once a month. Although there's gonna be a special Information Day in May, and that reminds me, there's some fucking douchebag asshole went fucking ape shit over when I did a spoken words about me pretending to be an emo kid cutting myself. And he was telling me to stop it. All this fucking bullshit, and I don't know if he thought I was serious or what. And he said it was insulting towards those who have committed suicide. Shit. Oh god, why are people so over fucking sensitive and take every fucking thing the wrong fucking way, putting me through this fucking bullshit? I fucking hate people like that. And then I did that controversial spoken words about Columbine. But it wasn't about Columbine, it was about my trip to Colorado. When I went to Columbine on October unto 2010, I went 5 days before Halloween. What is a trip to Colorado without taking a trip to Columbine? Especially if you have Asperger's syndrome and when you were in school, you were bullied by a bunch of conformist pieces of fucking filth. I mean, you could only... Going to Columbine gave me a feeling of healing, and, you know... God, it was a controversial spoken words, and nobody liked it. But I don't think they would have liked it, no, hardly any, because it was all the people there had to stick up their fucking ass, and they had no sense of humor, and that just makes everything totally fucking suck. Yes, it's getting to the point that I'm going to have to stop this and make a part 2 of this video.